Hello, hello, hello. Mic check one. Mic check one. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, hello, hello. Mic check one. Mic check one. Do we have a mic check? Mic check one. Mikey. Mic check. Mic check one. Mic check one. Are we live?
So there's only going to be Scott one other guy sitting.
Mic check one. Mic check one. Are we live?
And operate the camera to control.
Mic check two. Mic check two. Mic check two. Can we hear mic one? Mic check two. Mic check two. Is mic two up and running?
I can get that. Well, because I'm good at graphic design and stuff, so I can design like a cover for us or whatever. Yeah, same. I taught myself how to do it. All right, at 30 seconds, we're going on.
Alrighty, volume test, volume test. Too high. A little bit. Alright, alright, alright.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Tonight we have another 3A matchup between North Polk Comets and Greene County. I'm expecting a decent game tonight. Last time these two teams squared off, North Polk won by 63 points. We'll see how it goes tonight. What are you expecting out of North Polk tonight after coming off a loss from Gilbert yesterday?
Oh, I'm absolutely expecting a vengeance from the Comets. The girls have very much so been looking for a win after last night, and I expect a absolutely brutal game between the two of them. However, I feel like if North Polk pulls ahead, we'll be seeing a lot of reserve members going into the game, which can be very big for the team, very big for morale.
North Polk just recently ended their 17-game win streak last night against Gilbert, losing 40-49. It's definitely a tough loss, especially when you're coming off of a 17-game win streak and to lose like that. But some people would say that it's better to lose now than it is to lose near the end of the season, because then you can still build somewhat of a hot streak near the end of the season.
Oh, I agree, absolutely. I feel like now going into the postseason, the girls are going to be a lot more focused. They're not going to feel invincible, which is very big. So I'm really excited to see what this game is going to bring us.
Yeah, that's definitely a good point. North Polk was definitely still feeling very hot, and it can definitely get some boosted confidence that isn't really good when it comes to the postseason time. It's good that they lose now, because then they can see what they need to work on for when it does come to postseason time, and then they can go out in the postseason and execute well and try to win that state title.
Absolutely. I definitely feel like the North Polk girls are a big contender for the state title this year. So I'm really excited to see where this season takes us.
For Greene County, their leading scorer only averages about 4.4 points a game, shooting 19.4% from the field. Her name is Bailey Cunningham. We'll see how she does tonight. And starting for North Polk tonight, we have Katie Scott, Abby Zimmer, Katie Brown, Jaden Murphy, and Maggie Phipps. We'll be right back after the national anthem.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are back from the national anthem. And get ready for the starting lineups for North Polk and Greene
Starting
County.
for Greene County, we're going to have Lily Murr, Casey Lamoureux, Brianna Ostenser, Elizabeth Bravard, and Brianna Haben. And North Polk wins the tip-off as Maggie Phipps has the ball. Kicks it over to Jaden Murphy. Murphy drives in, kicks it out to Katie Scott. Katie Scott over to Maggie Phipps for the three. And that is good by Maggie Phipps. Starting off the game early, 3-0.
North Polk draws first blood.
North Polk pressing up early here. Greene County looking like they're struggling to get the ball past half, but they sure do. Elizabeth Bravard kicks it over to Casey Lamoureux. Shot by number 5, Lily Murr, is no good. Katie Scott takes the ball up the floor, kicks it over to Katie Brown, back over to Maggie Phipps. Maggie Phipps with another three, and that is good. Maggie Phipps is 2 for 2 to start the game. 6-0 North Polk.
Definitely the redemption Maggie Phipps was looking for.
And the ball is called out of bounds. Elizabeth Bravard. That was some tough defense there. Jaden Murphy here to inbounds the ball. Katie Scott will take the ball up the floor. Katie Scott kicks over to Zimmer. Scott back with the ball, swings it over to Maggie Phipps for the third three of the night, and that is no good. A little bit of a heat check there. She started 2 for 2 from 3. Lamoureux with the ball. Stolen away by Maggie Phipps. Maggie Phipps with the wide open fast break here. Goes up with the layup, and that is good by Maggie Phipps. Maggie Phipps has all 8 points right now for the North Polk Comets.
Comets now lead 8-0 with all those points being attributed to Maggie Phipps.
Still hard press here by North Polk. Bravard with the ball up top here. Kicks it over to Lamoureux. Back up top to Bravard. Lily Murr with the ball. Swings out to Osterson. Osterson drives in, dribbles right back out. Kicks it to Lamoureux. Back to Bravard. Bravard down low to Lamoureux, and Lamoureux is good with the layup. 8-2 now, North Polk leads. Katie Scott will take the ball up the floor here. Kicks it to Zimmer. Zimmer drives in, and I believe that was a block by Greene County. Bravard with the ball now. Osterson swings up top to Lamoureux. Muir with the ball up top. Over to Osterson. Osterson will keep the ball up top here as they try to space their offense and try to find a way to score around the North Polk defense. North Polk with yet another steal as Jaden Murphy comes up with that one. Kicks the ball down floor to Zimmer, and Zimmer is good with the layup. Extends the lead to 8. 10-2 here with 4:50 remaining. North Polk is already coming out to a hot start here to start this game. Strong defense and good offense. Playing some great two-way ball right now.
Oh, absolutely. North Polk is certainly looking to redeem themselves after last night's game, and Maggie Phipps sure has, scoring 8 points out of North Polk's 10 just to start the first quarter.
Yeah, North Polk is definitely going to want to come out here strong after the loss from yesterday. But they've started off this first quarter here pretty strong, and I'm expecting to watch the game play out the same throughout the whole game.
Yeah. It's clear North Polk is not looking to mess around this close to the postseason.
10-2 here after the timeout. I'm expecting North Polk to come out and just keep on firing like they have at the first couple minutes here of the game. North Polk is still going to play some strong defense here as they press. Ball is inbounded to Bravard. Leigh Moreau with the ball now as she dribbles up the floor. Slows the offense down here just a little bit. Nice screen there as Leigh Moreau drives in, kicks it back out. Burr with the three. That is no good. Katie Brown comes up with the rebound. Katie Brown will take the ball up the floor here. Swings that over to Phipps. Scott tries to save the ball, and it ends up in Phipps' hands. Down low to Jaden Murphy. Jaden Murphy tries to kick it over to Zimmer. Turnover there as it bounces off Greene County's foot.
Short pass.
Still some strong defense here by North Polk as uncontested Greene County turns the ball over. It's another Greene County turnover. And that one was kind of just unforced there. If they're going to want to try to stay in this game, they're going to have to try to limit down their turnovers.
Absolutely. Greene County's going to have to break through North Polk's press, and they're going to have to get down to the basket. They're going to have to score a lot of points on this team.
And they're going to try to have to stop North Polk's offense here as North Polk, everybody on the team can handle the ball well. That's Absolutely. A three from Phipps, and that is good. 13-2 here early.
3 for 4 on the night for Phipps.
Jaden Murphy and Phipps pick her up. Jaden Murphy here grabs the ball and is called with a foul. And Greene County will take it up here underneath. And as I was saying, North Polk, everybody that's out there on the floor right now can handle the ball well. And so you don't have to worry when the ball's in somebody's hands because they all have tremendous ball handling skills and they can all take the ball up the floor well.
Absolutely. Almost all the players on North Polk are also very capable of three-point shots and can't be trusted outside the arc.
That layup is good by Brianna Osterson as she had a wide-open look down low.
Score is now North Polk 13, Greene County 4.
Katie Scott has the ball here, swings it over to Murphy. Murphy back to Lucy Schaefer. Phipps with the ball now. Won't be surprised if she looks for another three here. But she finds Katie Scott wide open. But Katie Scott is instead called for a travel. As the three would have been no good either way. Greene County is going to want to try to keep it out of the corners here. As if you get it in the corner, you're just going to get trapped by North Polk, and North Polk is going to be able to come up with an easy steal. That ball was almost stolen away by Lucy Schaefer.
Lucy Schaefer had quite a few steals on
and
Tuesday.
Once again, almost stolen away by Lucy Schaefer. Lucy Schaefer is a force on defense early on. And that's a good sign for North Polk here as all their players are tremendous at defense. They can all handle the ball. And so it's not really a worry when you sub in your reserves to give the starters a breather.
Looking at
Jaden Murphy dives on the floor for the ball, comes up with the steal. Foul is called on Greene County. North Polk will take it back the other way. Stefan inbound the ball here. Katie Scott, such a versatile guard. She can handle the ball through traffic, she can shoot, and she can drive in and score inside at will.
Absolutely. Katie Scott might be short, but her ability to drive makes it look like she's 7'2".
Murphy swings up top to Schaefer. That's almost picked off. Schaefer with the nice Euro step, and that floater is good by Lucy Schaefer following the nice Euro step. Lucy Schaefer almost with another steal on defense. She's coming out very aggressive, and it's almost paying off here for North Polk.
Absolutely.
It's 15-4 here with 2 minutes remaining in the first. Katie Scott with nice defense. Look for Greene County to swing it over top as Carolyn Steffen picks it up. Leigh Moreau with the ball now. Bravard kicks back down to Leigh Moreau for the three, and foul called on Jaden Murphy as she picks up her second here in the first. She's going to have to start playing careful here if she's She might be having her minutes reduced now as she picks up her second foul. That can be an issue for North Polk as she's a big asset for the team.
Absolutely. Jaden Murphy makes up all of North Polk's 2 fouls tonight.
Lamoureux's first is good. And Murphy and Scott are checked out as Brown and Zimmer come back into the game. Lamoureux for a second. And she is 1 for 2 at the line. Schaefer will take the ball up the floor here. Schaefer swings it over to Phipps. Schaefer drives in, goes up strong. And that layup is good. Schaefer's coming out here, starting the game off fantastic. She's a force on defense, and she already has 4 points here early.
Absolutely. Lucy Schaefer's playing like she's got something to prove. That's the only freshman currently on the court. It's almost like she does.
And she almost just picked off the ball there, but Greene County recovers, and Lamoureux now has the ball. Missed the pass inside there. She dribbles up top, kicks it down low. The layup is no good by Haben. Greene County come up with the offensive board, and that layup is off the mark.
Greene County's ball. The score right now is North Polk 17, Greene County 5.
Sadie Wilson is checked in the game. Lamoureux will get a break here. Osterson to inbound the ball. Stolen away by Lucy Schaefer. Lucy Schaefer pushes the floor. She's got Phipps open, and Brown over to her right. Goes up strong and gets fouled. She'll have 2 at the line here. Lucy Schaefer, just a freshman, is great for North Polk. She's got some bright years ahead of her as she already gets good minutes as a freshman, and she shows strength again and again every single game and puts up some good points for North Polk.
Absolutely. Despite the missed free, I believe she'll be playing a good game today.
And that second free throw will drop for Schaefer here as she went 1 for 2 from the line. 18-5 with a minute remaining in the first here. North Polk still with the strong press here. The ball's almost picked off by Brown. And it's indeed stolen away by Brown.
Downtown
she pushes
Katie
the ball
Brown.
up the floor. Easy layup, and that is good by Katie Brown.
Katie Brown is the tallest member of the North Polk basketball team, certainly showing it.
Timeout here by Greene County. And Greene County's really got to make some adjustments here as they have multiple turnovers here in the first. And they can't find an answer to North Polk's defense or offense.
Absolutely.
North Polk has little flaws in their game here as they keep hitting the open person. And they're able to create and find the shots that they need in order to keep their lead.
I apologize for not showing the scoreboard. We seem to be having some technical difficulties that I will try and remedy. However, the score right now is North Polk 20, Greene County 5.
Wilson has the ball now for Greene County as she turns it over. Stolen by Phipps. Phipps with the layup, and that is good. That is a nice assist there from Brown as she just lobbed it over top there to Phipps.
No, Phipps and Schaefer.
Stolen away again by
tonight.
Carolyn Steffen as that's another Greene County turnover. Phipps has the ball here. Kicks it down low to Brown. Nice feed. Back out to Phipps, but Schaefer grabs the ball. Phipps with a 3. A little bit off there. Schaefer with the steal. That is some great play there by Schaefer as she comes up with that steal. The shot will be no good as that did go in, but it was a little bit after the buzzer. That's a good first quarter there for North Polk as it's 22-5 here early. Strong defense by Lucy Schaefer as she has, I believe, 4 steals. And she also has 4 points here for the North Polk Comets.
So far, just 1 quarter into the game, Phipps and Schaefer have been dominating the game, making up 13 points on Phipps' side and 5 points on Schaefer's side. Certainly looking like a great duo for the team going into the state tournament soon.
And it's great to see North Polk. They can have freshmen every year that are already developed and they can already produce good numbers for North Polk. And you can definitely see that they're going to be big factors in North Polk's later success as the senior class graduates.
Absolutely. It's clear that North Polk will be attending the state tournament for a couple more years with teams like this. And I will be saying, though, that Katie Scott and Katie Brown, Carolyn Steffen, and Katie Bergen will be very missed next year.
And you got to remember, those are 4 seniors that are key parts of this North Polk team, as Katie Scott and Katie Brown are both starters for North Polk, and they both put up very good numbers. And so next year it's going to be different without them, as some of the freshmen coming in next year and the freshmen now that are going to be sophomores are going to have to definitely step up and be able to provide and fill the gap that they leave.
Absolutely.
Murphy inbounds the ball here to Scott. Scott takes the ball, swings it over to Zimmer. Back up to Scott here. Phipps with the ball on the wing. Nice pass down low to Zimmer, but that's a little high as it sails out of bounds. Greene County ball here.
Oh, pass out. Greene County's looking to try and get it back down the floor.
Still a heavy press here by North Polk early, and it's definitely paid off for them. They've caused multiple turnovers here as it's stolen away by Jaden Murphy. Goes up strong with it there, and that is good by Jaden Murphy. That's a nice steal and good transition offense there to pick up 2.
First points of the night for Jaden Murphy.
Pass is almost thrown out of bounds, but it's saved by Osterson. And it's another turnover by Greene County as Phipps has an open 3.
Oh!
And that's going to be a jump ball here as the ball gets stuck in the side of the rim.
You know, you don't see that every day.
She had the open look off the turnover, and North Polk continues to cause turnovers here that just allowed them to push the score up even more, as it's 24-5 here with 7 minutes remaining in the half.
Looks like the ref has been given a ball. Oh, almost. There we go. That shot will go in the books as no good.
Greene County will have possession here. Leigh Moreau checks in here for Greene County. Leigh Moreau back with the ball. Swings it up to Bravard. Traps him in the corner as Zimmer comes up with the steal, and she has a wide open layup. And that is good by Zimmer.
Abby Zimmer going to 4 points on the night.
Another timeout here as Greene County already has 4 turnovers here in the first minute and 10 seconds of the second quarter.
North Polk looking at a 21-point lead.
And that's a 21-point lead early here as you still have 7 minutes left in the half. And Greene County cannot find an answer here for North Polk as it's just easy points for North Polk here, and it's turnover after turnover for Greene County. Zimmer is another big part of the North Polk offense here, as she's always coming up with the steals and the easy hustle plays, and I feel like she outworks her teammates, and she tries to be better than the competition as well. She also outworks them, and it definitely shows out on the court as she gets multiple steals a game, and she always gets easy fast break layups, as she's always the first one down the court.
Absolutely. Talk about teamwork, the whole team round. Everyone seems to work together like a well-oiled machine.
Greene County will have the ball here.
We seem to be experiencing technical difficulties again as we cannot put the keyboard to project the game. So please bear with us for a quick moment as we try and remedy that.
Greene County pushes the ball up here quick.
There we go.
Missed the layup there by Bravard. Offensive rebound by Hayes. Hayes called for the double dribble, as that is yet another turnover for Greene County. Murphy inbounds the ball. Scott will take the ball up the floor. And it's just tough defense here by North Polk. And as you can tell, it's hard for Greene County to try to counter it.
Absolutely. They're trying their best, but it's just not enough.
Phipps drives in and tries to float that up there, but that is off as she airballs, and Greene County will have possession.
Absolutely.
Moreau with the ball now. Another steal by Zimmer, but she goes over half court, and that will be half court violation. Like I was talking about earlier, Zimmer's always coming up with the steals.
Absolutely.
Just such a good defensive player. Scott on Bravard up top as it's kicked over to Moreau. Back to Bravard. Body called on Katie Scott there.
That will bring North Polk to 3 fouls on the night to Greene County's 2 fouls.
Wilson inbound the ball here. And stolen away by Katie Brown. She just tips that pass and ends up in her hands. Takes the ball up the floor. Swings it over to Murphy. Over to Phipps with the wide open corner 3. And bang! Another 3 by Maggie Phipps. She now has 16 here for the North Polk Comets in the first half. There's still 5:40 remaining.
Greene County remains scoreless in the second
Zimmer
quarter.
with another steal. Oh, almost saved by Jaden Murphy there, as that steal will not count for Abby Zimmer.
The current score is North Polk 29, Greene County 5.
Wilson inbound the ball. Actually, Wilson is checked out for Osterson, as Osterson will inbound to the ball. Number 0, Brianna Haben is coming in. For number 12, Madison Hayes. Over to Leigh Moreau in the corner. Bravard almost turns the ball over there. Leigh Moreau with the ball yet again.
Zimmer almost with another steal.
That's a nice cut by Bravard as she trips and stumbles as the ball is knocked out of bounds. North Polk will have possession. Katie Scott takes the ball up the floor now.
Scott, looking to drive.
Scott to Murphy. Murphy pump fakes and drives in with the, misses the layup there. Bravard takes the ball up the floor. Osterson with the ball now. Back up to Bravard. Bravard drives in, kicks it, tries to kick it over to Leigh Moreau, but it's stolen by Zimmer, as Zimmer has the layup. Nice move there, as it is no good. Zimmer will have 2 at the line. Greene County, I believe, has 8 turnovers here in the first 4 minutes of the quarter. And the first one is good for Zimmer.
That brings North Polk to 30, Greene County 5. 25-point lead now for the Comets.
As 4:49 remains before halftime. And she'll get 1 for 2 at the line. But Maggie Phipps comes up with the board, swings it over to Katie Brown. Jaden Murphy with the ball. Nice pass down low to Brown. Brown with the up and under, but that is no good. Greene County gets the rebound. Bravard with the ball. Osterson. Down low to Haben as Phipps blocks that layup. It's another turnover. A jump ball is called. North Polk will take possession here. Scott has the ball. Slows down the offense here as 4 minutes remain before half.
Scott looking to recover a little bit.
Phipps with the nice drive. And that layup is good by Maggie Phipps as she has 18 here early. 4 minutes remain before halftime. Maggie Phipps already has 18 points as North Polk almost forces another steal. But Bravard comes up with the ball. Layup there is good by Bravard. Jaden Murphy to inbound.
That is going to be Greene County's first score of the second quarter.
And those plays will happen when you try to gamble for the ball there, but it has worked for North Polk, so I'm not sure that's something that you get mad at him for, as Jaden Murphy drains the 3. Nice assist there from Phipps.
What can't Jaden Murphy do?
She is a great player as she can grab so many offensive rebounds from North Polk. She can get steals on defense. She's an all-around great defender. She can score inside at will, and she can drain the three. What can you ask for? What more could you ask for in a big man?
Exactly. She absolutely dominated last Friday in the game against Roland Story.
Foul is called.
You know, if my memory serves me correct, I believe Maggie Phipps' highest scoring game was a 32 last season. Will she break
Wide
that
open
tonight?
look there from Muir as she misses. Katie Scott with the ball. Swings it down low, tries to swing it down low to Jaden Murphy. But that is tipped away. North Polk will retain possession here. Phipps inbounds to Scott here. Scott swings it back over to Phipps for the three. And another three by Maggie Phipps. 21 here before half. 2:54 remains. And a steal by North Polk. Schaefer with the ball, drives inside, and no call there as she misses that layup. And that's a good look there by the refs, as I did not think that was nearly enough contact there for a foul.
I agree.
Almost picked off there by Schaefer. Bravard with the shot. No good. Phipps comes up with the rebound. Pushes the ball up the floor quickly here. Slows it down as Schaefer has the ball. Swings over to Murphy. Murphy drives in. Nice strong layup. And one by Jaden Murphy. Jaden Murphy now has 7 as she'll go to the line.
The Comets are now 40 to Greene County's 7.
That foul is called on number 2, Elizabeth Bravard, as she picks up her second here before half. And that free throw is good by Jaden Murphy. She now has 8 as the Comets lead 40-7 here with 2 minutes remaining in the half. And steps out of bounds there. North Polk will get possession yet again.
Greene County struggling to regroup.
Katie Scott here with the ball. Murphy now. Phipps back up top as Murphy's wide open down low. Nice layup there as that is a bit off as it bobbles around the rim and out. Scott picks up Bravard. Swings it over to LeMoreau. Bravard now. Tries to throw it inside, but it's stolen away by Jaden Murphy. Jaden Murphy with another layup here. 43-7 here with 1:30 remaining before half. Bravard tries to push the ball up the floor quick. Schaefer's right there with her. Stefan now on LeMoreau.
Oh, another steal by Murphy.
Another steal by Jaden Murphy. She pushes down the floor. And another layup by Jaden Murphy. She now has 12. Another timeout here by Greene County.
Jaden Murphy seems to be playing catch-up with Maggie Phipps, who has 21 points.
And Greene County looks a little frustrated here as they have a lot of turnovers here in the second quarter alone. And it's definitely showing on the scoreboard as the score is 45-7 here with about a minute remaining before halftime. And Greene County's got to step it up here if they're going to want to try to come back into this game.
I agree.
But they do not have an answer for on the offensive or defense side right now for North Polk. As it seems everything is coming at will for North Polk right now. They lead by 38.
Surprising move as North Polk looks to keep their starters in the game, or a majority of them.
LeMoreau to take the ball up the floor. Almost turned over again. That's a three by Osterson, way off the mark there. As a foul is called on number 12, Madison Haynes. North Polk will take the ball to the other end. 49.4 here remaining before halftime. Steffen inbounds the ball to Scott here. Scott will take the ball up the floor. North Polk doesn't necessarily need a score here before half, as there's only 40 seconds remaining. But I won't be surprised if they do. The double dribble is called on Murphy.
Yep.
Moreau takes the ball up the floor here. Kicks it up to Wilson. Wilson over to Hayes. Hayes down low to Osterson. And that is no good by Murr. Phipps with the ball. Slows down the offense here. Down low to Murphy. Murphy sizes up. Spins around. Layup is no good as she pokes it over to Schaefer for the layup, and that is good by Lucy Schaefer.
Lucy Schaefer now moves to 7 points on the night.
Schaefer is having a great game as she already has 4 steals and 7 points. A deep three there.
Oh.
There's
Almost.
still about a second remaining on the clock there. You definitely could have got a better shot. The time expires, 47-7. North Polk has a 40-point lead here heading into half.
Perfect. I have one comment to make, then I'll... You know, I made a comment last Friday regarding whether or not the female Norsemen should be called the Norsewomen. And it has been brought to my attention the possibility that the female Comets are called the Comettes. Like Com-E-T-T-E-S. I just wanted to share that with the audience. Please comment on what your thoughts are on that. Now, Colby, what are you feeling about the first half already? What are your thoughts?
North Polk has definitely come out here strong here in the first half, as they already have a plethora of steals here early, and they have a 40-point lead. Greene County can't really answer North Polk's defense, and they just push the ball on the offensive side, and they get easy layups. When you have such a versatile starting group of Zimmer, Brown, Scott, Murphy, and Phipps, you have a lot of options to go to, and it definitely shows as you can spread the floor with North Polk, and you have all 5 that can shoot threes well.
Exactly.
And they swing the ball around, and it's able to create space for North Polk to attack. And then when an opening opens up in the lane, Murphy's able to get inside, and they can just kick it down low to her, and she can create space down there and score at will. And or if she gets covered up there with a double team or something, they can swing it outside to Phipps or Zimmer. Both of them are spot-up shooters, and when you pass it to them, don't be surprised if they just knock down the open three like they have multiple times. And that's why North Polk has a 40-point lead here. The offense is just working for them, and so is the defense. Lucy Schaefer has multiple steals here, as she's a great freshman here for North Polk.
You know, I agree. It's great to see the offense. It's every member of that Comets team that's been playing is a danger from the three. They're a danger down below. It's almost a real gamble double-teaming any one of them, as they can swing it right out and score from just about any part of the court. I will be saying for sure, though, big standouts on the night have been Lucy Schaefer playing a great game on defense, great game on offense, 7 points on the night. Jaden Murphy with 12 points on the night, and especially Maggie Phipps, 21 points on the night.
Yeah, and Maggie Phipps with 21 points here early. I won't be surprised if she gets many more here in the second half. It's just been going well for her on offense. She's being able to get everything to drop for her here, as she's only missed about 4 shots. And she's also able to find her teammates. She has multiple assists. And that's why Jaden Murphy has 12 points here, is because Phipps is able to set her up down low and off the steals. She's able to get open layups, and it's just working well for North Polk.
Exactly. I'd have to say that the teamwork that we're seeing is just absolutely phenomenal, as we're seeing them pass to each other very often, taking the shots that aren't just best for their own stats, but the points that are best for the team, as they have a 40-point lead already just going into the third quarter.
Now, I was worried about Murphy. She had 2 fouls in the first, but they still kept her in the game, and she's able to pick up no fouls in the second quarter. But she also had 3 steals there in the second, and that's just smart defense. She was able to lay off aggressively but still come up and force turnovers and then get rewarded on the offensive side with points.
Absolutely. Very nice to see that. Very nice to see that. I wouldn't be surprised if we saw a little more reserve players that we don't usually get to see play in the second quarter. I think it's possible for Greene County to come back. I never put it off the table.
At this point, I do think it's a little bit far-fetched. If you're only able to put up 7 points in the first half, it's going to be a little bit hard to try to break that 40-point lead. But crazier things have happened. So we'll see how Greene County tries to react to the 40-point lead that North Polk has right now and see if they can clean it up a little bit here on the offensive end, as they have a lot of steals here in the first half, or a lot of turnovers, my bad.
I agree. It would be nothing short of a miracle. But however, miracles have happened. In fact, I would like to bring up now Clay Warner's shot at the end of the boys' game. I'm going to bring this up at the boys' game as well. He made a shot. He's been playing all 4 years of his high school career. Got put in for the end of the last minute of the boys' game while they were down 20. Clay has suffered from cerebral palsy and is legally blind. However, he was able to make a shot, and the story was picked up by the Washington Post, Fox News, and most recently Sports Illustrated. I would recommend go checking out those articles and seeing it. It was really a magical moment for everyone.
Yeah, that was just awesome to see. Clay Warner loves basketball, and it definitely shows. He's always out there trying to pick up his teammates, but he's able to get in on senior night and drain that shot. It was spectacular to see. It moved the whole crowd, and it got viewed over 13,000 times on Twitter, and it was awesome to see as the Washington Post picked that up and wrote an article about that, and he was on the local news station, and it just boosts his confidence a lot, and it's great for him to see him happy like that.
Absolutely.
And to get the recognition he deserves for loving the game of basketball so much.
Yeah, and you can't bring up Clay's shot without bringing up the other viral moment, the national anthem, which also made it on Fox News.
Yeah, North Polk just had a great night Friday as they had 2 things go viral. For those of you who don't know, North Polk had difficulties trying to play the national anthem before Friday's women's game, and so we ended up singing it all, and everybody joined in, and it was a beautiful performance by the whole crowd as everybody sang the words perfectly, and that moved a lot of people as well. I believe that was viewed over 80,000 times, and that ended up on Fox News and also the local news station.
Absolutely. It was big. I'd like to thank Bill Capaldo, the current announcer. You might be hearing him in the background. He was the one who started that, and he's actually done that a few other times when technical difficulties have struck, and it's very nice of him to do that. I think it's a real nice, patriotic moment for everyone in the crowd, really big moment for everyone here. As I heard someone say as I walked out of the game, looking back, I feel like a lot of these students, they're going to say, wow, do you remember our senior night, our senior year? And they're going to think of Clay's shot, they're going to think of the national anthem, and it's just going to be a magical moment.
Yeah, it's just awesome that people are also finally able to see the North Polk community as a whole. And, what it's like here, as that kind of showed how close we are here and how we can have an impact on other people and how just one specific person here can have an impact on a large community, as Clay Warner impacted us and how Coach Capaldo impacted the whole crowd here with the national anthem. And due to the fact that that was the game of the week for Channel 13, Channel 13 was able to videotape that, and that's the reason it got viral. It was great for us to finally be able to show that off to the country.
Absolutely. I would just like to thank everyone also for watching the stream, and I would like to urge everyone who's watching to click subscribe and hit that notification button in order to get notifications for whenever the next stream comes out. You guys' continued support allows us to do these broadcasts, and I would like to say, unofficially, we might be able to cover the state tournament if we get enough support on these things. However, that is an unofficial statement. Nothing can be guaranteed, but I would like to thank everyone for tuning in.
Yeah, we are not quite sure about that yet, but it would be a great opportunity as we'd be able to provide coverage for you guys during the North Polk basketball games. And we can cover the girls at state, or if the guys make it to state, we can cover that as well. So, yeah, click that notification bell and never miss a North Polk home game.
Absolutely.
And we're almost back here after the halftime break. 30 seconds remain before we start at the third quarter. I'm expecting North Polk to come out just as strong as they did last half.
Absolutely.
And I'm wondering if Greene County can respond. The first half was not great for them. As we've mentioned before, they had multiple turnovers, and that's what led to a lot of scoring opportunities for North Polk as they lead by 40 here in the second half.
Yeah. And I would like to say a few highlights. The leading scorer from the first half would be Cassie Lamoro from Greene County with 3 points, and from North Polk would be Maggie Phipps, number 32, with 21. Really shows the kind of the difference in how this game has been played tonight. North Polk dominates.
Both teams will come out with the same starting groups here as they did in the first. North Polk will have possession here to start off the second half. Scott takes the ball up the floor here.
Looks like North Polk is choosing to begin with their starting lineup despite the lead.
Maggie Phipps has the ball down the middle, kicks it over to Murphy. Murphy in the corner, swings it over to Scott. Cross-court pass to Zimmer there. Phipps with the 3. Another 3 by Maggie Phipps. She now has 24 points. She has been on it all night. Moreau has the ball. Nice screen there by Haben. Kicks it up to Murr up top. Murr swings over to Bravard. Back up top to Le Moreau. Bravard with the ball. Murr with the nice screen there as Maggie Phipps almost pokes that away. Scott up on D. Scott with the steal. Pushes the ball up the floor. And nice pass to Zimmer as Zimmer with the open layup. And that's just a great play there by Katie Scott as she's able to find her teammate and swing it over for the assist.
Absolutely. Katie Scott has scored no points tonight. However, she was dominating last Friday. And as you can see, I feel like teamwork is the most important thing for her, getting points on the board and not just getting points for herself.
And stolen away by Jaden Murphy. She throws the ball up the floor to Phipps. Phipps with the layup. And another set of points here for Phipps. She has 26.
That's going to bring North Polk's lead 54-7.
Katie Scott picks up Bravard as that's another steal by North Polk, tipped away by Jaden Murphy. Phipps with the layup here. 56-7 here with 6 minutes remaining in the third. Le Moreau takes the ball up the floor.
Phipps is only 4 points away from her previous high-scoring record for a single game.
Back up top to Bravard for the 3. And that is way off as Jaden Murphy gets the rebound. Scott will take the ball up the floor. Swings it to Zimmer. Katie Scott drives down the middle. Nice floater there, but that is no good. Jaden Murphy with another offensive board, and that layup is good by Jaden Murphy. Jaden Murphy, like we said before, is just an animal on the offensive glass.
Absolutely.
She comes up with so many offensive rebounds a game. Le Moreau swings it up to Bravard. Bravard to Muir. Back up top to Bravard. Over to Le Moreau. Greene County needs to try to find an answer here. As they sure do, that's another 2 points. Haben with the score there. 58-9 with 5 minutes remaining in the third. Scott will take the ball. Murphy in the corner for the 3, and that is good by Jaden Murphy.
Murphy knocks it down.
Jaden Murphy now has 17 as she extends the North Polk score to 61. Le Moreau hands that off to Bravard. Bravard back over to Le Moreau. Muir on the wing. Over to Le Moreau.
Greene County looking desperately for an opportunity to shoot.
North Polk with a platoon swap here, as they're subbing in a whole new 5. Schaefer, Berglund, Abby Hill, Carolyn Steffen, and Sydney Anderson are checked in for the game. Almost stolen away there by Schaefer. Le Moreau swings it over to Hayes. Back up to Le Moreau. Bravard up top now. And that pass is stolen away by Abby Hill. Schaefer will take the ball up the floor. 61-9 here, 3:55 remaining. Up top to Schaefer. Schaefer with the three, and that is off as Abby Hill comes up with the offensive rebound. Almost steps out of bounds there. Schaefer with the ball, swings it over in the corner to Berglund for the three, and that is good by Katie Berglund. That's a nice kick out there by Schaefer. And Sadie Wilson had the open look there, but did not take the opportunity as she tried to throw it down low. But a foul was called on Sydney Anderson. She picks up her first.
We'd like to make a correction. Katie Berglund's shot was counted as a 2-point shot.
Sadie Wilson inbounds the ball here. Hayes with the ball. Tries to go up with it. That's no good. Katie Berglund grabs the rebound. Schaefer will take the ball up now. Pushes the ball quickly. That is off of the leg of Greene County. Schaefer to inbound the ball. 63-9 here. 2:45 remains in the third. Schaefer with the ball up top now. Swings it over to Anderson. Berglund with the ball. Over to Steffen. Foul is called on number 15. Oh, never mind. That is a 3-second violation on Sydney Anderson. Greene County will have the ball the other way. Leigh Moreau to take the ball up the floor. Wilson with the ball. Swings over to Hayes. Tries to get it down low to Leigh Moreau as that is turned over. And it's just a look of frustration here by Greene County as they just don't seem to be on the same page, as it's just like the first quarter here. They have a lot of turnovers.
Absolutely.
And they can't find an answer offensively.
Greene County's looking a little more desperate.
Sydney Anderson with the wide open layup there. That's no good. Ooh, tries to battle for the board. Called out of bounds on Anderson.
Clear look of frustration on every Greene County player's face right now.
Anderson did a good job there of setting herself up in a good position, but she could not come up with the finish. Leigh Moreau with the ball. Back up top to Bravard. Over to Wilson to Hayes. Down low to Leigh Moreau. Leigh Moreau goes up with that. That is a good by Leigh Moreau. That's a nice little pull up there as she extends their score to 11, 63-11 here.
She will remain Greene County's leading scorer with 5 points.
Abby Hill swings over to Berglund. That's a two by Berglund. Long two there as Abby Hill comes up with another offensive rebound. Out of bounds there by Greene County. North Polk will retain possession. .52 lead here with 45 remaining in the third. Swings it over to Steffen. Steffen with the three. That's good by Carolyn Steffen. It's great to see Carolyn Steffen back after the injury, and she's got a smile on her face after that three.
Absolutely.
I'm sure she's glad to be back with her senior season. Three's no good by Bravard. Up top to Berglund. That's a nice feed there by Schaefer. And that layup is good by Katie Berglund. Katie Berglund now has 4, correction.
And that's going to put all 4 seniors from North Polk on the board tonight.
Leigh Moreau with the ball in the corner. Swings up top to Bravard. And that is banked in by Sadie Wilson for 3. Extends their score to 14. 68-14 here at the end of the third. Ooh, almost in there at the buzzer. North Polk with another strong quarter there as they're able to extend the lead to 54.
You know, entering the fourth quarter, a lot of things can be said. For one, North Polk playing an incredible game. Greene County struggling a little bit behind North Polk.
And the fact that North Polk is able to put in their reserves and they're still able to cause turnovers and put up good numbers is a good sign for North Polk. They're coming out here strong as they extended the lead, like we said, to 54. And I'm expecting to see the same kind of intensity that we've seen all game from North Polk here in the fourth as they're looking to push the lead up even more.
Absolutely.
At this point, I think the lead is a bit out of reach here for Greene County as North Polk does lead by 54. 8 minutes left in the game as we're about to start the fourth quarter.
You know, With the last 8 minutes of the game, there's a couple things we could see. I am guessing we're going to be seeing some risky shots from North Polk. I'm going to guess we're going to be seeing some risky shots from Greene County, but for two separate reasons. I'd like to apologize as we are having some technical errors with the camera from switching from our view of the scoreboard to the court. There we go.
Passes almost bounced off the hands of Sadie Wilson there, but
Greene
they
County
come up with
speeding
it.
up.
Kafer tries to swing up top there to Wilson. A foul is called on Lucy Schaefer. She picks up her first. Wilson to inbound here. Bravert over to Kaferd. Kafer almost loses the ball there as she throws the pass away to Abby Hill. Another steal by North Polk. Steffen takes the ball up the floor here. Steffen kicks over to Berglund. Berglund, long pass to Steffen. Steffen drives down baseline, kicks it back out to Abby Hill for the three. That is a contested three by Abby Hill. Another big man showing that they've got the shot from range there as she drains that one for her first points of the game. Stolen away by Lucy Schaefer. Lucy Schaefer with another steal and another 2 points for her as she now has 9, 73-14 with 6:45 remaining in the game.
I believe that was Abby Hill's first three-pointer of the season.
Ball's over to Hayes in the corner here for Greene County. She swings it across to Bravert as that is out of bounds. North Polk will take possession here. That is yet another Greene County turnover. Brooke Johnson is checked in the game here for North Polk.
Number 5, Elvia Springer. Number 33, Hannah Foster. And number 24, Paige Johnson.
Paige and Brooke Johnson here get a nice little sibling moment as they're both checked in the game here. So they'll share some minutes on the floor together. In the corner for Smith, no good. Rebounded by Greene County, almost tipped away there by Smith. Springer.
Yep, Springer.
My bad, that is Aaliyah Springer.
You know, North Polk has seen a lot of sister duos the past couple years with Jada Murphy and Riley Murphy 2 years ago, as well as Rachel Scott and Katie Scott 2 years ago, and now Paige Johnson and Brooke Johnson this year.
And that three is good by Sadie Wilson in the corner. Greene County now has 73-17 here with 5 minutes remaining in the game. Brooke Johnson swings it over to Paige. Springer in the... Brooke Johnson now down to Sydney Anderson. She tries to go up strong there, but that is blocked. Foul is called on number 4, Brooke Johnson. That'll be her first. Tried to dive for the ball there, but ended up pushing Sadie Wilson out of bounds, and so she's called for the foul.
That's going to be the Comets' 5th foul of the second half to Greene County 0.
Bravert with the ball now. Hayes down low, turns the ball over. That's stolen by Sydney Anderson.
Keeps it in bounds.
North Polk with another steal. That's just been the name of the game here. It's North Polk. Another three from Springer here.
That's going to be Alia Springer's first three of her varsity career. You know, like I said, we're seeing the Comets go for riskier and riskier shots.
Showing off what they can shoot from three here. That shot's no good. Offensive board by Bravert. She goes up, airballs that layup. Sydney Anderson battles for the rebound. Contact there. Oh, offensive foul is called on Sydney Anderson as she was wrapped from behind by Bravert.
Current score is North Polk 76 and Greene County 17. Making that a 59-point lead for the Comets.
Muir inbounds the ball as that's almost stolen away by Paige Johnson. Like I said earlier, it's just been turnovers. That's the story of the game here for Greene County. Is as North Polk here with a massive lead with 3 minutes remaining in the game. That's a floater banked in there by Greene County. Swings that over. 3 is no good. Almost comes up with the offensive board there. Braver will take the ball up the floor. Simmons does a good job there to interrupt that pass. Almost stolen away by Springer. Another foul called on Sydney Anderson. She picks up her 4th.
Greene County beginning to show signs of wear, looking exhausted as we...
Sadie Wilson will have 2 at the line here as the score is 76-19 with 2:45 remaining in the game. First one's no good by Sadie Wilson. Abby Hill and Katie Berglund check in.
Comets now have 7 fouls to Greene County 0 in this half.
Sadie Wilson for a second free throw. That's awful. Also off the target there. Substitution here for Greene County. Berglund with the ball. Springer kicks over to Brooke Johnson here. Brooke Johnson to Paige Johnson. Paige Johnson swings over to Berglund. Abby Hill down low. Back out to Brooke Johnson for the 3. Good shot there by Brooke Johnson, but she's off. Almost stolen away by Paige Johnson. Lamoreau swings over. Lamoreau with the ball. Shot there by Kafer is no good.
Oh, someone lost a shoe. It appears to be Paige Johnson.
Oh, I didn't notice her shoe came off. It's weird to see a stoppage there, even though her shoe did come off. Usually they let that play. She quickly tries to put on her shoe here. 76-21 with 1:43 left in the game.
Her sister, Brooke Johnson, throwing the ball in, appears to think that's hilarious.
Berglund with the ball up top, swings it over to Paige Johnson. Paige Johnson with the nice little runner there, and 1. That's a nice floater there by Paige Johnson. She extends the score to 78. She's got 1 at the line.
North Polk might be looking at an 80-point game.
And that free throw drops there for Paige Johnson. 79-21 with 1:30 remaining before the end of the game. Lamoreau with the ball. Swings over to Kafer. Up top here for Greene County. That shot is no good as North Polk comes up with the rebound. Berglund will take the ball up the floor here. Almost stolen away there. Springer comes up with the ball. Into the corner for Paige Johnson. Swings it over to Brooke Johnson. Down low to Abby Hill. Over in the corner for Katie Berglund for the 3. That's off as another offensive rebound by Abby Hill here. Layup is no good. 56 remaining here. 79-21. As Lamoreau takes the ball up the floor for Greene County. Swings that over. Lamoreau back with the ball. Kicks over to Kafer for the 3. She's called for the foul there. That's going to be 2 at the line as her foot was over the line. 2 here for Michaela Kafer. 37 seconds remain in the game. First one is good for Kafer. She's got her 2nd at the line.
You know, as this game wraps up, it is definitely clear to see that the Comets are not the team that we saw last night in Gilbert. They are making points, they're communicating, they are passing the ball a lot more, And most importantly, they're putting up a lot more points.
Yeah, and the Comets came out strong here from the start as they were able to cause a lot of turnovers, get multiple steals here, and it's just strong defense all around by the Comets as it allowed them to score a lot on the offensive end. And the points off turnovers here by the Comets has just been outstanding. As Paige Johnson shoots that three, 15 seconds remain in the game. Jump ball is called. The clock is winding down. And that is the game, 79-23. North Polk Comets with the victory there. And like we said, it was just strong all-around play here by North Polk.
Absolutely.
As Greene County could not come up with an answer. Turnovers were the name of the game for them, as that was the biggest issue for them coming in and throughout the whole game.
Yeah, big standouts from the game would have to be Maggie Phipps, Lucy Schaefer, Jaden Murphy. I'd actually say it was great seeing all the seniors put up some points tonight. That was really special, especially for Carolyn Steffen, who was unable to play the first half of the season.
Yeah, and the leading scorer for North Polk was Maggie Phipps with 28, and the leading scorer here for Greene County was Cassie Lemoreau with 5 points.
Alrighty, and we will see you back here soon again for the boys' game.